Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Gonza. I'm back. Oh, you must be saying, man, this fat nigga is always talking. Yeah, I talk a lot. I like to talk a lot. Oh, today I was just wondering, what should I make a video about? So I was like, I'm just gonna be doing some random shit. I don't really care, you know. Because I'm always, like trying to do something. So I'm like, oh, whatever. I'll just be good at anything, I guess. But yeah, I'm just chilling in my room after finishing the house. I hate cleaning the house. But I have to do it. I get used to it already. I'm like, fuck it. That's how life it is. It's not always, rainbows and unicorns and glitters and all that kind of bullshit. So I'm like, oh, whatever. Like today, I was talking with Mr. Fluffy. So, we were having a nice conversation about my future. But this little hole told me that I should make, you know, some type of dancing career. And I was like, what? I was thinking about it, but I was like, no. And then he was like, well, you can twerk. I was like, yeah, nigga, like, I can twerk. My fucking ass is backwards. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an ass. So my belly's supposed to be on the back, not on the front. So I was like, how the fuck do you twerk your freaking belly? I'll be like, yeah, bitch. No, it's not gonna happen. So I was like, nah, forget about the dancing career, because I was like, I'm gonna be like, stupid at it. So I was like, nah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. Bye. But I was just thinking about some other things last night. Because I couldn't sleep though. I was like, oh my god. Like, I always sleep at 3 in the morning. Doing what? Don't think that though. Don't think that. I was just like, watching YouTube videos. That's that's what I do, or being on Facebook. But on Facebook, like, man, there's some annoying people on Facebook. I swear to God, I just hate that shit. Cause there's always, those type of statuses. Like, this freaking girl posted the other day. Oh my God, I just buy a Pepsi or some shit like that. I was like, what? I was the fuck, bitch. Like, really? Like, who cares if you buy a freaking house? Like, nobody cares. If they care, it's because they're gonna steal your money. That simple. Besides that, then I saw this other comment from this girl. She was like, oh, I'm at the flea market, blah, blah, blah. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, this little girl, she was like, oh, I'm cool because I'm in the flea market. I was like, bitch, whatever. There's some other bitches that they go to fucking New York or some other, cool and badass places and they don't post it on Facebook. Why? Because they have a life. Maybe if you go to the fucking flea market, it's because you don't have some money to spend. Or you're just gonna be like, flirting with some ratchet ass niggas. That's what you do on the flea market. Or just like, just go walk around. Yeah, sometimes I like to go to a flea market, but I'm not gonna be posting that shit. Hell nah. Like, they're gonna be like, oh, this nigga's cheap as hell. He goes to the flea market to shop. No, hell nah, bitch. I'm not gonna be posting that on Facebook. Fuck that. And besides that, the other day I saw this freaking status, like, depressing as hell. Like, like, not just one, like lots of them. Oh my God, I miss him. Oh my God, this nigga is my world, but too bad that we're not longer together. All those type of little shit. So I was like, bitches, like, what the fuck is wrong with people these days? They're always depressed, always like, oh my gosh, my nigga left me, but I love him. I don't care if he cheated on me with my best friend. I want him back. Or I don't care if he's gonna be a baby daddy. Really? Like, let me tell you something, girl. Like, my grandma always told me, we always come to this world alone, so we have to get used to be with someone or being alone. Like, it's always like that because you're not gonna die with that person. Well, maybe if you're lucky, yeah, you're gonna die with your fiance or whatever. But if you're not, like, really, you're just gonna be like being depressed over a freaking D. Like, there's a lot of D's in this world, girl. Like, a lot of them. Like, even way better than that fucking ratchet ass nigga. So you're always like crying, be like, oh, he was my world, he was this. And he's just fucking some ugly ass bitches. Like, they look even worse than my grandma. Hell nah, girl. Just move on, keep it real, girl. Like, have some self-confidence. That's what y'all need. Like, man, I hate freaking girls who are pretty as hell, but they have some stupid ass attitude. And they don't have self-confidence. They're always like, I'm ugly, I'm fat. And they're fucking like, they look like fucking, how do you call that bitch? Like, even worse than Paris Hilton. I mean, they're that fucking skinny, they still think they're fat. I'm like, bitch, look at me. I look like a fucking Teletubby. Like, even worse than a Teletubby. And I don't give a fuck, I'm just like, I'm happy the way I am. And you're just complaining because you're fat? What the fuck? Like, be mature, girl. Be mature. I just want to slap those bitches on the face. I swear to God. But anyways. Besides that, there's always, those type of girls who always have to post what the fuck they're eating. Bitches, sometimes, like, at least if you're gonna post some type of food, make sure that it looks delicious. Like, some of their pictures, they look like fucking shit. Like, literally, that fucking plate looks like somebody came, or some dog came, shit on the plate, and put some other type of freaking food that it was old as hell that you have in the back of the fridge, and it's supposed to look good. What the fuck, nigga? Like, for real, like, at least make sure it looks delicious. Like, I hate those type of, things. Or some other girls that they're like, oh, look what I made. Bitch, yeah, you made it. You buy it at the freaking store on the corner on the street. That's the food you buy, not what you make. Like, some bitches, they don't know how to cook. Like, I know how to cook everything. I even go to my homegirls' houses and I cook for them, and those bitches don't know how to fucking make a tortilla. Well, not even make it. Just like when you put it on the stove, they don't even know how to calentar a fucking tortilla. Like, for real, bitches, like, without a fork, like, you cannot do that shit without a fork. Oh, hell no, girl. Like, you're way, oh my God. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to sound rude with girls, but yeah, like, some of them, they don't do shit. Like, I live with my homegirl, and her family. They're badass. And I always, I clean. I do the laundry. I do the dishes. I cook sometimes. Well, not sometimes, like, during the week. Yeah, because in the weekend, that's when they cook. And I do their beds. I do everything, though. And I still have time to chill and things like that. And some girls, they're like, oh, if I do, the house clean, I won't be able to go, like, this place. Well, yeah, I know. Girls, they take a lot of time, like, straightening their hair, doing whatever, putting their makeup on. But yeah, at least, you have to make a balance between the hours of the day. Like, common sense, bitch. Like, you can do that. Not always like, oh, yeah, I'm cleaning. Like, there's some bitches that they're always like, I'm cleaning, home girl, blah, blah, blah. And they're, like, in the bed. Like, sitting their ass. And they're supposed to be cleaning. What the fuck? Like, oh, I hate that shit. But yeah, I know there's lazy people on the world. And there's some people that they're not lazy. Like, what? And, there's some girls, man, they get on my nerves. Like, for real, like, I have always questioned myself. Like, those kind of girls that they're always straightening their hair. I just think those bitches, they strain their freaking hairs from their armpits if they have, because not all of them have. But most of it, I think they strain their hair from their vagina. Like, literally, I guess they do that shit, because they're always like, I'm straightening my hair. The next week, I'm straightening my hair. The next week, they're gonna be like, I'm straightening my hair, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like, these girls, man. They're just like, yeah, there's some funny bitches, but there's some, like, boring ass bitches. Like, but yeah, like, girl, if you have a homegirl, she's crazy as hell, like, don't worry about her. Worry about the one who looks so quiet and shit, because remember, like, quiet girls, they're not always quiet. They're always, like, those type of bitchy ass girls that they don't like to show it a lot. So you better watch out, because those bitches will whoop your ass soon. Well, that's pretty much about this video today. So I hope you like it. So if you want to subscribe, it's okay. Or comment my videos, like it. Doesn't matter. I just, doing my own thing. And I hope you all have a good day. I wish you good luck and everything. And, be successful and do whatever you like. It doesn't matter if you're going to sell your body on the street. Doesn't matter, like, don't let people, like, be like, oh, you're a hoe. You're a hoe. Well, yeah, you're a hoe, but at least you're not asking for some people's ass to go fuck this nigga, this guy. You're doing your own thing. Just be happy, feel proud. Well, it was nice to have this conversation with y'all. I hope you like it. Follow me. Bye.